Good morning, everybody. I'm here today with Stefan Waite. Stefan is a friend of mine, I'd like to say. But Stefan has also been in the fitness industry for a long time. He's done a whole bunch of different things, which I'd like for him to chat about just now. So without any further ado, welcome, Stefan.
Welcome, thank you so much. I'm Stefan Waite. I've been a fitness trainer, personal trainer and bodyguard for the past 12 years. Helped many people on stage and off stage, mostly normal people, to lose weight and actually improve their life with simple basic vitamins and actual proper training and no fancy nonsense. So I'm a simple folk, but if it comes to training, we really can take it to an advanced level because of my experience. And I'm as well prepping for bodybuilding shows. The Arnold Classic will come up in 2 years, so there's a lot of work to be done personally as well. But I live for the game. I've been doing it, making a living out of it, enjoying every single day of it.
That's very cool. How did you get started?
When I was matric, obviously like most boys think what they're going to do after school and so on. Studying and reading the books was not for me, definitely not. I joined a gym, Body Conscious Gym in Randburg, a private gym where Arnold Goes mentored me. And then he started training and I decided, no, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And I did my training certificate through Exercise Teachers Academy Randburg, and then started immediately prepping for my first bodybuilding show as a junior, which I won in 2010. And then I took a break from the comps, and then I just kept on training people and my business grew. I never ever marketed a day in my life.
Really?
Just word of mouth, and just my proof is in my pudding. I always tell people that I've got a one session policy. If I can't change your body in one session, I'll train you for free for a month. So I don't train anyone free.
And I know we've sort of done half a session together, which probably didn't count, but I felt it for about a week after that. So.
Yes.
But yeah, no, great. So what is your philosophy when you train somebody? What are the important things about training?
When it comes to training, I keep it extremely basic. I never overcomplicate things. There's anatomy and physiology is the same thing. It doesn't matter the body type of people. So I'll make your lifestyle, I'll adjust your lifestyle to make your fitness even better.
Okay.
So it's basically functional training is the most essential part of it. And Pilates and yoga, because stretching is the biggest thing of all for me. I do that 3-4 times a week.
Yeah.
All my clients as well start every session stretching and Pilates at the end. And it just really improves circulation, especially when you work with bigger people. It's for me, first of all, I start working on the circulation and flexibility first of all. So a little bit of cardio, low impact, and then build it up from there. But it's per application. If the client wants to go for a comp, up it a bit, and then incorporate harder training styles. But it just depends.
So you don't just train people for bodybuilding. You can train.
No, most 90% of my clients are normal, everyday people, just wanting to improve their physical abilities, to improve their lives, just having an easier life, to picking up boxes, housewives, picking up kids, moving around, just strengthening the body with bare basics. No overcomplicated diets, no super training methods. There's a simplicity to maximum results.
Because I have to say, when you said I was trained with you a little while ago, I was very concerned. I thought you were going to dump a big dumbbell on me and make me train, because I'm 52 years old, and I thought, I can't train with you, you're going to kill me.
Yes, so that's what people think when they see someone like me. Because I do bodybuilding doesn't mean I'm going to make a tiny, massive, or a normal guy drill him to the ground with bodybuilding tricks. No, that's not the thing. I've got the knowledge to share and help any type of people. The youngest client I ever had was 5 years old, and the oldest 92 years old. Got her out of the hospital walking again. So there's always hope, awesome. And that's back to.
That must be quite rewarding.
Extremely rewarding.
Is that kind of what drives you as well?
Definitely. Seeing a couple walking down the street, smiling, holding each other's hands, because they're able to walk a lot further and do the things they can physically. That's the thing for me.
That's amazing. So there is a softer side to Stefan.
Massive soft side.
Oh, really? You said you also do a lot of mental stuff there.
Yes, meditation. A friend of mine introduced me to Buddhism, but I only use the Buddhist way of their philosophy to improve my mental capacity and just control. Because I wake up 3:45 every morning, and then I do my meditation 50 to 20 minutes, and then stretch, and then I go and actually start my day. And I end the day with meditation as well. Stronger mind, stronger body. It doesn't help you overreact and then the outcome of a situation is not to your favor. Delving deep inside your mind can actually give you that control.
Do you teach that to your clients?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's part of what I do. I calm them down after a long day's work. We sit, neutralize ourselves on the ground, earth ourselves, no shoes, no nothing. We start stretching, just reflect on the day, and then we can actually start the workout in full control. And the client is actually in the moment, there for himself or herself, and embracing the time we have to actually build and create their goals.
I think you said to me that the mental side is almost 90% of what you do.
Yes, 90% of how you look is everything to do with the inside.
Yes.
If you don't understand the inside, you can't control the outside. So
I mean, it must be tough for somebody like you, that because somebody sees you and your size, and they immediately start judging, and they start putting you in sort of a preconceived ideas about you. Do you get that a lot?
Yes, I do. It's fascinating how people see me. Sometimes I walk into a place, I just think I'm a normal, everyday guy walking around. So Danny walks past, I'll open the door, ma'am, please walk. They'll look at me. I said, yes, ma'am, this thing has a personality and some manners, you never know. So it's always good opening people up like that, actually just connecting with any person. And they're like, wow, you're actually nice. I said, yes, the more second talk, it's okay. So it's nice. That's why when I engage with people, I really tend to lower down my and try not to be so intimidating, because then I give them the chance to open up and I can actually help train them easier or whatever the case may be.
What role does diet play in an exercise regime?
Depends on your goals, but 70% of what you are is what you eat.
Okay.
So flat stomach, 99% diet.
Really?
You can run and train until you're dead. You can take any fat burner, you will not lose belly fat.
100 abs, sit-ups?
You can do 1,000 a day, you're going to build your ab muscles and your middle might actually grow. So it's a fine line to get that little small middle required look, depends on what the client wants.
Yeah.
So but 70% is what you are, what you eat. So for me, when I start with a new client, I tend to sit down with them and just to get to know their lifestyle, what they're actually about, and to get to know what they like and don't like. Because then I can actually adjust their diet. Okay, I know he likes sugars at night, so I'll supplement with a late afternoon snack with 1 or 2 grams, so that craving won't catch him up later in the night. So that guarantees my results with the client. He feels fantastic.
Yes.
So we can still go out and embrace the lifestyle, because everyone needs to go out and embrace clients or take their people out and have a good time. But that's where the diet comes in during the day. It can actually help not get the fat on at night by eliminating the cravings during the day.
Yeah. Okay, that's very cool. So getting on to the business side of your business, how did you find your clients that you're working with at the moment?
At the moment, it's actually word of mouth. I've never marketed, like I said, a day in my life. No flyers, no business cards, no free promotions, no free sessions, nothing. I've got a baseline of clients, and then the word spreads. But if I really do go out looking for new clients, I'll look at me. I'm a walking advertisement. So people approach me, and then I go far out of my way to actually get them as a client. Say, okay, fine, I'll go for a free consultation, and we'll sit down. But when I sit down with you, I'll sign you.
Yes.
The thing is, I'm not like, oh, you have to do this, nothing.
Yeah.
You tell me your story, and I make everything fit into your.
So if you could give advice to somebody just starting out in the industry,
as a trainer or as a client?
Yeah. Well, first of all, would you recommend being a personal trainer?
Being a personal trainer these days, yes, definitely I'll recommend it, but don't limit your potential by just studying and then doing only personal training at one gym. Go do group sessions, talk to school kids, get involved with the community, and actually build the industry. So the industry grows, you grow.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing most trainers, they want to withhold the knowledge, because I know more than they know. Everyone knows the same thing. We can so help each other out, share your knowledge freely. I've written 50 million gym programs out to people at shops or next to the road, security people I work with, bodyguards, doesn't matter. And it's just sharing knowledge, improving their lives. I'm not benefiting out of it, but people see it, and by then, I remember that guy gave me a program. Your lady contacted me, Stefan, I need a trainer.
Yeah.
And that's how I continuously have people coming and going. So
Yeah.
because I let people on consultation basis, full-time clients and part-time, and even got people online as well.
Yeah. That's interesting because that is a concept. I mean, the more you give, the more you will receive. Or sometimes people think if I give away, I lose, but actually you gain more.
Yes.
By
For someone to gain their health back, it's payment enough.
Yes, that's awesome. Okay.
So I really love what I do. I live for this, not for the money.
Yes.
I enjoy what I do, and I get blessed by getting the right clients and actually making a living out of this for the past 12 years. I've never looked for other career for a day.
And it's basically your business consists of a consultancy. Yes. You said you called it a lifestyle consultancy.
Yes, more of a lifestyle consultancy because I'm not just a trainer. I do a lot more than just training you. I'll do work on your vitamins, check out your diet. I'll only recommend. I can't prescribe because I'm not a qualified dietitian or a doctor. So I always recommend taking the bare basic vitamin stacks like niacin, omega oils, and some liver and kidney support system, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Just cleaning out your diet slightly and just incorporating a little bit more different ways of training that keeps the body responding. So.
But again, from a business point of view, you've got your hours. You've got so many hours in the week. How would you be able to grow your business? Have you started thinking?
For me to multiply myself, I need to focus more on online training.
Okay.
Because then I can access more people. If I work online 2 hours a day, I can reach an extra 10 clients a month.
Correct.
Okay, and I work 7 days a week. I've got clients on Saturdays and Sundays because that's the most fun part of the week because people got time, they're actually more relaxed, get the dogs on board and the kids and everyone to go for a walk. And we do our meditation and stretching outside in the botanical gardens or at a gym wherever people suit best. So for me to grow, I need to run around less and focus more on online presence. And that's where you come in, that's where your expertise comes in. So as a trainer, you are really limited to, because our peak operating hours are before and after your operating hours. People do office work, so we before and after hours. So that's also very limited.
Yeah.
I can do 4 in the morning, 4 at night. And then
That's it.
during the day, that's when I need to consult and see more people and focus on online presence. That's actually where I can multiply myself.
Do you have a Facebook page, YouTube channel?
I've got a Facebook page, Physique Science Mobile Personal Training. I've been using that for quite some time. I'm building my own Instagram page. It's starting to grow now. I'm focusing on that, but it'll definitely help me out further on to actually do it in a professional sense because I'm also new at this online thing. So
But I see you've got a lot of followers just on your personal page.
Yes, almost 1,000. So it's growing slowly but surely. But it's just for me sharing knowledge.
Your Facebook.
My
you
Instagram.
Personally.
My personal.
It's 3,500.
Yes, on Facebook. Yes, reaching a lot of people internationally as well.
Yeah.
Helping out people in France, especially if you're rugby players there in Australia and so on. So yes, get to know a lot of people with what I do.
Yes.
I enjoy that.
Yeah, it's very cool. So, is there anything else that you think is important? Or if you were me, what would you ask you?
I don't know. It depends on what you ask or want to know because it's it's so big. You can't narrow it down one in training. Is personal training is this or that? No.
Yeah.
It's really it's personal training. It's personal for a reason. So I like to keep it on.
Okay. Cool. It's sort of I'll maybe edit it and go back to that, but. You mentioned you also do you did a whole bunch of other professions and other sports.
Yes, in the beginning I started in school. I started cage fighting actually. Did Systema for 4 years, craft and golf for 6. And did my own bodyguarding plus protection course. Did bodyguarding for a few years. Stepping out of that now completely. I love the health and fitness game now, especially the growth it's showing. And personal growth as well. It's a more rewarding industry where security is extremely limited. You're just a block moving around in case someone shoots someone. And that's how, unfortunately, how they choose us, and I refuse to be in that industry now.
So,
making a lot more money, doing better things than protecting bad things.
Okay. What is the next 10 years hold for Stefan?
For me, is the next to move away completely from out of personal training other trainers, and then it's essentially, for me, I was an ex-drug addict. I'm an ex-drug addict. I was a meth and heroin addict about 6 years ago, and I came out of that on my own. No help, no rehab, no nothing. So my focus is to develop people's personal skills or talents to physically get them out of their situations like drugs, alcohol abuse, or whatever the case may be. And focus on that because I already helped 3 kids out of from drugs to professionals myself. So that's where I see myself the next 10 years is opening a physical rehabilitation center to actually make a little community where people feel safe to come and get that help without any bullshit, no nonsense, no happy clappy. I need to give you some sympathy. Fuck off. You got yourself in this space. I'm going to get you out of it, but it will not be easy.
Right.
But that's the right way to print and get that physically breaking that habit inside us to literally physically work hard through it and not baby someone and use a little bit of that. No. Rehab centers do not work.
Yeah. Tough love.
Self-love. It's not tough love.
Like, very good. Yes. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's very
good. Well, thank you, Stefan, again. I really appreciate you taking the time to come and sit down with me on these bouncing balls. And we'll certainly, I'd love to follow your career over the next few years.
Please, and I'll
stay in contact. Yes. And I'll put your Facebook page in the show notes on at the bottom. So please go and have a look at Stefan's Facebook page. And I'm sure we're going to set up a YouTube channel for you. Once you get your other business going, we'll get a website. And maybe when you watch this a year from now, all of that stuff will be below this video, and you can go see where Stefan is heading up. But really, I learned a lot about you. We've known each other for a while, but I've learned a lot about you. Yeah. And there's a lot more to the man than the muscles.
Yes, most definitely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cheers.